Hello, and welcome to another episode of Southern Football Class. I'm your host, Justin Johnson. Well, got football coming up this Saturday. You know what time it means? It is Week 9 predictions for the SEC. Oh yeah, we're going to take a look at these SEC games right here. Let's go ahead and take a look. First game we got coming on at 11 o'clock. We got Ole Miss and Oklahoma. Should be a good one. Both of them are 6-1. And the odds right now are favoring Oklahoma by 5.5. So, look like they're giving Oklahoma the 5.5. Ole Miss, you had a close loss against Georgia. I think, Trinidad's been really good. You just fell a little short against Georgia, but who doesn't? It's Georgia. And you got Oklahoma. Oklahoma, you've been doing all right, but John Material got hurt. You lost to Texas. I think that's the only reason you lost to Texas. The big question is, how okay is John Material? Is he going to be back at 100%? I don't think so. So, hey, I know what they say. I know they're saying Oklahoma, 5.5, but I'm saying Ole Miss by 10. Give me Ole Miss beating Oklahoma. Oh, yeah. I got the score 20-10. Yes, I do. All right. Next up, we got Auburn and Arkansas. It should be a good game, too. Going to be at 11:45. Yeah, look at the odds right here. So the odds are saying minus 2.5 for Arkansas. Oof. You take Taylor Green and you put him on a different team, on a good team, Taylor Green's a Heisman candidate. That guy is the only thing that's carrying that Arkansas team, I'll tell you that. He's good. He needs to go somewhere else. And I think it's crucial for him to go somewhere else. Auburn. Oh, my Lord. Jackson Arnold. Always getting sacked because he's holding the ball. He does good in the first half. The second half looks like he chokes. Hugh Freeze can't call plays to save his life. If you run the ball in overtime on 3rd down and 6 when you got to have it to score, yeah, I don't trust Hugh Freeze. And at the beginning of the year, I said I was putting my foot in my mouth because Auburn went ahead and beat Baylor. You know what? I was completely right about Hugh Freeze. He's exactly who I thought he is. I was wrong at the beginning of the year to say, hey, he's doing the right thing. Hugh Freeze is probably going to be the next coach fired. Yeah, this guy, I don't know why he's calling plays because he's terrible at it. He says, they said he was a quarterback whisperer. He ain't whispering no quarterback I ever seen. I'm going to tell you that right now. Hey, Auburn, you got a defense. I'll give you that. You do have a defense, but I don't know if they can contain Taylor Green. So give me Arkansas to win. I think Arkansas is going to score a lot of points, and Auburn is not going to be able to put up them amount of points. We've seen it time and time again. Auburn just can't keep up with points. They eventually fall off. So I say Arkansas is going to win, and they say by 2.5, but I say give me Arkansas by 14. Oh, yeah, give me Arkansas by 14. Auburn, you're about to get your butt kicked again, and I think this could be Hugh Freeze's last game. All right. Going on from that, we're going to go to Missouri and Vanderbilt, the game of the week. That's what they're saying. Going to be at 2:30. Oh, the odds. What do the odds say? Okay. Vanderbilt by minus 2.5. Well, Bo Parbula is a good quarterback. Ahmad Hardy's been kind of shut down ever since he ran into Alabama. I don't know. It's just because they got in there, it just ain't been great. The running game ain't been great. Maybe it's because they're finally facing some tough talent. And, Mott Hardy just ain't been the guy. They say maybe he's been hurt. He's been looking so bad. Bo Parbula, he's a good quarterback, but you bring some pressure at him. It seems like it rattles him a little bit. Vanderbilt, Diego Pavia been playing like his head's on fire. He's been playing great, been playing good. You lost to Alabama. Both these teams have one loss in them. It's both to Alabama. If you look, Vanderbilt actually got beat worse than Missouri did by Alabama. And it was 30-14. Yeah, 30-14. But if this defense gets after Bo Parbula, I think that Vanderbilt's going to win this. And Diego, it just depends on how. Now, don't get me wrong, Missouri's got a good defense as well. So, I like the score and I like the coverage right here. Give me Vandy by 3 points. So, I like to cover. I think they cover 2.5. Give me Vandy. I like Vandy. All right, next. Move to Alabama and South Carolina. Lord have mercy. What are the odds? Alabama is favored by 12 points. Lenore Sellers, it just ain't been your year. It really ain't been. South Carolina, I had a lot of hype for you coming into this year, and it just ain't been good. You just got beat by Oklahoma 26-7. It was a beatdown. Alabama's been running through a slate. 4 ranked games in a row, in conference ranked games in a row, and have won. Now, this could be a trap game for Alabama. Alabama, going into South Carolina, which they have not been. Last year, they were not great on the road. Also at Florida State, they were not great on the road. They lost there. They've not been good on the road. This South Carolina team can bite you. I don't care what you say. This South Carolina team can bite you. They can't sneak up on you. So Alabama's got to come in here and play like their head's on fire. They're not ranked. You do not overlook this team. You do not overlook Lenore Sellers by any means. So, give me Alabama to win, of course. Yes, I think Alabama's going to win. By 12 points, though, no. I say give me Alabama by 7. I don't think they're going to cover. I hope they do. I hope they cover 12. I mean, if you look at the stats right here, Alabama definitely looks like, looks good. But that South Carolina place is a place to be reckoned with. So give me Alabama, but I think they win by, okay, let me change that. I'm not going to say 7. Give me 10 points. I'll say Alabama wins by 10. We'll see. Then, Alabama goes into a bye week. But give me Alabama. I just think, Ty Simpson, Jeremy Bernard, Jam Miller's still a little banged up, but, this defense has really ramped it up and really been doing a lot better. Definitely been getting after the quarterback more. Had 4 sacks in that Tennessee game. So, yeah, give me Alabama. All right. Texas and Mississippi State. Texas ranked 22nd. God knows why, but I'm going to shut up. They say Texas by 7. Well, I don't know about that. I think you're going to see an upset right here. Give me Mississippi State. Yeah. Give me Mississippi State. And give me Mississippi State by 14. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Texas, you're going to get beat. And Mississippi State going to beat you by 14. Texas just ain't it. The only reason you beat Oklahoma is because John Mateer was hurt. He wasn't 100%. That's the only reason. They got some good players on. Blake Chapin. He ain't been great, but don't underestimate him. And I think this Mississippi State defense is going to get after Manning, and Manning's going to do what he does. That's all I got to say. So give me Mississippi State to beat Texas, and Texas, you're going to get knocked right back out of the rankings again, and you should stay out. You shouldn't be there in the first place. Welcome to the SEC, Texas. All right, there's another big one right here. Texas A&M against LSU. Oh, my. Look at the odds. They got Texas A&M by 2.5. Marcel Reed definitely could be could win a Heisman. Looking really good. Gatto playing really good, man. This team's been playing like his head is on fire. They winning. It might not be pretty sometimes, but they find a way to win, and that's what you want. LSU, your offense just ain't been there. This Texas A&M defense can really get after that offense after Garrett Nussmeier, because Garrett Nussmeier hasn't looked like the guy that he is. I was definitely one to be saying that he was at the beginning of the year. He was my number one quarterback coming into the year in the SEC, but it does not look like that. The defense is really good. They have a hurt. I think Weeks is hurt on defense. I don't know if he'll be back. So I don't know if it's going to play more into a part. But I don't know if LSU can score the points to keep up with this Texas A&M team. That defense is definitely going to get after Nussmeier. So, yes, I like that. Give me Texas A&M I like that cover, but give me 3 points. I think Texas A&M wins this game. Oh, yeah. LSU, you're going for another loss. Sorry. I just don't see it. That offense has been pretty bad. Okay, last one. Tennessee versus Kentucky. Let's see what the odds are. Tennessee by 8.5. You know, Tennessee, they played Alabama. It was a good game. Joey Aguilar just made some bad choices. I still think he's a good quarterback. Throwing that interception down there in the red zone. Taking a safety. It just, he just made some bad choices. And I think that pick six at the end of the first half really did it for you and really sealed the deal. Kentucky, what else can I say? It's Kentucky, the worst team in the SEC. It's bad. But hey, Justin. Hey, look at it. But didn't they make Texas struggle? It's Texas. You really think Texas is any good? Texas ain't no good. Texas is about as good as Kentucky is. But look at the wins. They had a cupcake of a schedule. Ohio State don't even look too great right now. They're undefeated. Give it to them that. Ohio State don't even look too impressive by beating Texas. I think Mississippi State's going to beat Texas this weekend. So, no. Give me Tennessee, and I think they're going to beat Kentucky. I say by 20 points. Yeah. Give me Tennessee by 20. They're going to beat Kentucky. Kentucky's going down. It's looked. Joey Aguilar just got to make better choices. Brazel is still a really good receiver. Still one of your top guys to go to. He's a threat. So, yeah, definitely give me that. All right. That's all I got, for the predictions. That is my Week 9 predictions for the SEC. Hey, got some more good games coming up. Hey, hope y'all are ready for them. I'm ready for them. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for everything that you guys do. Hey, on YouTube, let's try to get this up to 50. That way I can do some lives on there. Let's try to get me there. Let's try to get there. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the ones who are subscribed. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you for listening to another episode of Southern Football Clash. Now, I'll see you guys on the next one.